Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. This is me farmer EnvoyXtreme and here we are back on Haut-Beyleron for episode 4 of the Let's Play series on Farm Simulator 22. If this is you looking for, then please stay tuned. Welcome back everyone, and here we are for episode 4 already. We're just doing another contract. We're doing a harvester contract for sunflower, and with this crop in particular we're going to sell it because we've done some harvesting contracts overnight in that, and that's why mine's gone up a little bit. And we got the planting done and seeding to a degree. There were some big issues. For one, the culti driller was not working. Oh, sorry. Yeah, no. Oh, you turn left anyways. Yeah, the culti driller, that was not working. Let's make sure we get the right way. Let's just get that correct. Yeah, I was trying to drill and that with it, and it just wasn't working. We had a weight on. It wasn't the 1000 or 1050 kilogram weight it recommended. We had the 900 kilogram weight on, but for some reason it would not let me drill. It let me power hammer it when I detached the seeder and that, so I absolutely have no idea. So anyways, we're going to take this to here and then we're going to transport it outside of the city to sell. So hopefully this could work like so. Okay, let's go take that back. Yeah, also we've done some fertilizer contracts. We did a couple of others, but I've had to use workers, and that is something I've got to change on. Because if we go to our finances and we go down and see, yeah, a lot of money's been spent on workers. Over total 15 grand's been spent on workers. So that was an absolute necessity. That I'm not going to argue in the slightest. However, I think some of it we could have done ourselves, to be honest. Okay, that's tipping. Whilst that's tipping, best call the train in case it arrives. Okay, it's 3.3k out, so it might be here for some time. But yeah, also it's October now, so that means we can harvest our next crop, and that is the soybeans. So we're gonna go over here. There we go. So yep, soybeans. Why is it saying that? It's ready to harvest. Don't know why it wasn't turned up. It was orange. Yeah, no idea. Apparently there ain't a crop type in there according to that, which is false. But yeah, so field 38, we got that done. That is grass in there. I hope so. Okay, why isn't it showing? Is it because oh, that's why, it's because of that. Also, on 40, we were going to do canola. However, we just lost time, went over midnight, and then we couldn't do canola. So I split the field, and we did wheat as well. Better than leaving it blank. But yeah, so train on its way. Not yet. I was going to go over to the combine here. There is crop in here, right? Yeah, soybeans. So not sure what's going on there. But yeah, I think for today we're going to leave most of this on ×5. And let's just adjust the audio sec. Oh, there we go. Hopefully that should be a bit better for you folks. Yeah, I've been trying to tweak the audio here and there just to, one, make sure it's not too loud and make sure it's not too quiet as well. For me as well as for you lot. But the combine, that is quite loud. Just from what I can tell, obviously I'm doing this whilst I'm recording it, so I haven't had a chance to go into editor and look at the audio now, but yeah, to me it sounds right. I want to get back in when I edit this later on today, which is Wednesday at the time of recording this. Hopefully I'll get this episode out today, but I won't be too worried if I don't, because yeah, I think like today, so far, at the time of recording it, I've released 6 videos, well, 5 or 6 videos with another 2 to go, 1 or 2 to go today, so yeah, I'm not too worried if we get this out tomorrow, but yeah, anyway, so we got soybeans going, and like I said earlier on, we're going to bear the grunt of it, and we're going to save, absolutely save, because that's the best time to sell things. It's around from December, March. For example, sure, we can sell the straw now if we want to. We did the one field, sorry, did 1 or 2 fields. There was definitely one field that needed a straw picked up and baled or whatever. We did that in the last episode off camera, and we're just about to start on to the second field. So yeah, that is 1 pass done, and that is 20% full. So we'll go pause this for the moment. So yeah, if we go to that's what I wanted first of all. So yeah, if we go to where is it, to prices. So apart from actually, let's look at sunflower. Look at the prices. We are in October. Yes, we could wait till February, or sorry, March to get a better price. But I think, to be honest, at the moment, is as best it's going to get for the next few months. And I'm right that it's not a big difference. Let's say if we were in June, right at the bottom there, and then say March was what the prices are going to be in February. That big of a gap I will wait for. Like with the corn, at the moment we're in October, and corn is going to hit an all-time low. Best thing to do is save it and sell it in January at some time. Pretty big span of prices, so we'll keep an eye on the price in January on that. Canola, similar thing, we'll sell that in December. Oats we will sell in January, along with the wheat as well, perhaps. Actually, I might save the wheat because I do want to get some chickens, or I want to get, yeah, so looking at the rest. And same with the strawberries. We'll sell that in February. Oh, train's here. Didn't realise it was here already. So yeah, we're going to put sunflower in. And yeah, we're going to sell it all. We'll get a couple of grand, I think, from this. Along with the contract itself. If I get the right menu. Also, accept the contract for field 2 for bathing, because I want to get some bells in. And it says mow the grass and then bell the grass and wrap up to make silage bells. Ah, that I did not read. I just thought it was bathing and that was it. Oh, we need to lease a bell wrapper. Well, that's my mistake of not looking at it. So now we need a bell wrapper, which for the hope of everything under the sunshine we can afford. The bell wrapper we can. That's 4 grand. Sorry, inline wagers are used to, or inline wrappers. I'm thinking I was going to go with this one. I'm not going to buy it, even if we could, people won't. That's going to cost us 2,700 to rent. Nothing good, well, nothing what we want in the used vehicle shop. Both of these I can do with a bigger trailer, definitely. Big M450, 155 grand, 60% off. Yes, it's worn, 35 hours, 3 months or so of wear and tear, but for that price, if we had the money, I would do it. And yes, technically I could sort of cheat, but not cheat money in by doing the collectibles on this map. Because that's a new thing with Farm Simulator 22, there are collectibles. Because if we go to where is it to? The stats here. The statistics bottom right of the table. Collectibles collected out of 20. On the free maps, there are different collectibles. They do vary in how much they pay out and the total amount you get. I know with, I think it's Elm Creek, you get 1.2. No, sorry, Elm Creek, you get 120k. Ernegrat. No, sorry, it's Ernegrat, you get 120k. Elm Creek, you get 100k. But on this map, you get 1 million. So if we collected all 20 collectibles, we could earn 1 million. And I know where 3 or 4 of those are already. One's by the grain mill, one's by the bakery, one's by field 47, and another one's by field 5. There are 20, and I do know where they are. I'm not going to... Now, not for this series, I'm not going to cheat money in. Even if it's to cheat money in, well, cheap but not cheap money in to get rid of the loan, I wouldn't do that. But yeah, anyway, so we're up here, I hope. Last time this didn't work, so hopefully it works this time. Yes, please. So yeah, we've done all that work, and again, we're not getting the extra money. That's a real pain in the arse. Because we spent extra time doing it. Yeah, I think what we've got to do is store it, then sell it, perhaps? So yeah. Got £2 for that. Half hours now we're going to go into the bell wrapper. If I could quick this. Quick ways, no. Let's go to tools. Bell wrapper. We may have to pick it up. So that could do up to 220. I know our beta can do up to 240, I think. So when we do the beta, make sure it's not on 240 at 120. And do I dare ask how much a bell loader is? 24 round bells, no. 14 square bells, yeah, I do not like the price of that. That's pretty much wiping all the money that we've earned in the contract, so that really sucks. But yeah, anywho, so I'm gonna get some of this equipment though, yeah. Later on, actually, you know what, let's do the baiting on our field first of all. There's no need to wrap there, so we can do that. Oops. Yeah, because in that off-camera section that we did with the baiting, we got 7 bells out of that field. Or 7.25 bells, so at the moment the bell stats are on, because I did get 1 or 2 bells out, I think. Another 3 bells done, so... Oh, okay, that's my fault. Good thing about it, they are like built like bullets. Take all the crap that we throw at them, especially me going all wonky over the road, so yeah. Actually, we could check on the strawberries, because I didn't check them. Did I check them earlier on? I'm not too sure if we did or we did not. Oh well, anyways, we'll go and do that. But yes, also, I'm thinking about what crop we can do after we've harvested field 41, and I'm thinking sorghum. Because yeah, if we have a look at the menu here, go down to sorghum, not sorghum, sorghum. Plant that in April, harvest it in August and September. And generally speaking, it does pay quite well. So I'm thinking, yes, we could plant wheat and barley and harvest it in June. Unless, you know, unless we do olives. I'm thinking if we say plant wheat or barley, perhaps wheat I'm thinking, today, if we get the time, that should, actually no, I think we'll do barley because of like, when it's going to be ready to harvest. So yeah, do it to barley, That's going to be ready to harvest, let's say, July realistically. Oh no, we can't. Yeah, because I'm thinking if it's the next bar over into the calendar slot in planting, it's going to be in that same slot for the harvesting stage. For example, we can plant in September and October, but we can harvest in June and July. If we plant in October, we're going to be harvested in July. So that is, if we do that, we could potentially shoot ourselves in the foot there. Unless we save that field as a winter crop, so do wheat, canola and that. What about sunflowers and corn that as a winter crop? Corn, sunflowers, plant in April, March and April respectively, and harvest that right about now. That is a possibility. We could get a cornfield in, or sunflower, or even soybeans. Soybeans actually might be good. So obviously, let's say, as with before, soybeans do quite well. So on FS19 they were going at, oh I don't know, 1800 per fowl. And soybeans at the moment, we're at October, so it's pretty much as though it's going to get till July next year. That's already at 1700, so that, according to that, that's only going to go up even further. So I'm thinking, if we just save that and then sometime around May, June, July, sell it. Yes, I know it's sitting on a lot of money in that, but I think it's the only way for us to go. So yeah, so where is the Bader door? There it is over there. So you've got some honey over there. How's that coming along? Still got another bit of a load to go before we push out the way. Yeah, also, greenhouses are doing well. I'll quick check on those. Yeah, 5,000 litres, 6,000 litres. We got 3 pallets already of honey, and this is going to be that's why I'm going to go back and forth here. Honey sells quite well later on in the year. March time is the best time to sell it. Right now, it's one of the worst times to sell it. Yeah, 2,000 per fowl. Or 1,800 should I say per fowl. So I just want to make sure this is actually planted. Yeah, it's planted with wheat, it's just different growth states depending on when they're ready to. So yeah, we got 10 bells so far. 7 was from that field and 3 was from this field already. So we're going to get some bells here. Half tempted to go one way or another with terms with wrapping and all that. Unless we get a wrapper, lease it, and wrap our own bells. That is a very possibility. Yeah, let's do that, shall we? Yeah. But yeah, anywho, we're going to get this done. And I'll see you lovely folks in a short moment. So, welcome back, and we are done with the bathing over there at, I keep forgetting the full number, but yeah, I've got 10 bells for now, I think. Yep, 10 bells, so yeah, not too shabby. So we've got 20 bells in total, both 9,000 years each. We still have one more bale, well, partial bale in the baler up by field 2. We've already moved out to field 2, and we're going to cross on this field. We shouldn't be doing this. I'm just crushing the rocks for them. That's what I'm doing. Yeah, that's the thing. That's what I'm doing. Crushing the rocks, not deforming the land in any way, shape, or form. But yeah, so we're going to take this over to field 2. We're going to start getting the mowing, and I'm thinking of at least the bell wrapper. And where do you actually want the bells to go to? The livestock market, which is actually, where is it to? I think it's around the corner from here, right? No, livestock market is there, so we're gonna need bell collector. There's no way. If it was like round the corner, then yeah, I'll just use a pallet fork or bell spike, or in our case, be the pallet fork. It still works the job, but yeah, so not ideal. The amount of money we're gonna get here. Actually, we haven't leased any equipment from this person, so we'll get 5 grand. But that's pretty much as much money as we're gonna go into getting the bells in the first place. The only plus side is we'll get some silage bells, and then hopefully we can sell some for ourselves. So actually, where is the best place to sell silage at the moment? It's not the biogas plant like it was on FS19 quite often. I'll still get used to the menu screen eventually, folks. So silage prices at the moment is okay. Goes up even more. Yeah, biogas plants 317. So yeah, actually what we might do, get the bells done, wrap in all that, and then we'll just wait until the prices stop, because if it goes up even more from 255 at the livestock market, we'll just sell the bells there, get a bit of money in. And I've already adjusted the bell baler so it only does 220mm bells. Not 220mm, 220cm. But yeah, I'm not sure how exactly well this is going to go, how long it's going to take. If it takes the rest of the day, then so be it. I'll wait until about 4 o'clock. If we're still doing this, by then I'll get workers starting on the soybeans. Because even though we're not going to sell, actually, yeah, so yeah. What did I say we was going to do in terms of crop? We can do the harvest tomorrow, soybeans. And then do sorghum in the spring. Yeah, we'll work it out. Does this do swath dropping? Ah, no, that is another thing. Gonna need a windrower as well. Oh. Did not lower. There we go. Let's go and correct that. And yeah, so overall this shouldn't really take us that long. We do have a decent mower set up here, so yeah, this ain't gonna take all that long. It's just the windrowing and it's getting stuff up here as well. That's another factor I didn't consider. Getting all things up here in the first place. Oh well, it is what it is. Could have done with the Chrome Big M, but no, we didn't have the money for that, so. Anywho, I'm going to quickly get this done off camera. I'll get the equipment up here, and then I think we will go from there. There's one, not two harvests going on. And yeah, I've got the workers cracking on. We've mowed everything. we got a little windrower and I'm regretting buying, well not buying it, leasing it. It's the, if we have a look at which one we got, it was this one here, 4.7 meters. I thought, yeah, that'd be good. No, we need a bigger one. Ideally, I should just go something like this, 8.4 meters. That would be in a half decent size. I think, yeah, 8.4 actually would have been right for the price range and as well. So yeah, obviously it's going to cost us quite a bit of money. Also, we're spending money getting a worker up there. With the, what's it, the jig, bale pickupper. So once that's all converted into silage bales, we'll go and pick it up and then sell it at the farm area shop where we want to sell it to. Yeah, the livestock market. Price has gone up, 265. So yeah, all in all, pretty good. We're not going to make any money from this. It's all about a learning experience. Also, we see how much money we do get from silage as well. But yeah, anywho, so I'm going to get cracking on here. And the windrow shouldn't really take that long. The worker's about over half done already, so... Oh yeah, so yeah. We'll get all that done. And I'll see you folks in just a moment. So, alright folks, and now we are starting to get this grass all baled up. Really, to be honest, I should be swapping equipment around. But this was how the layout was, so we're just going to stick with it. So yeah, we got a few rows to do, and a few bells to do and wrap. There's one already out. I think there's a possible second one, not too sure. But yeah, we are slowly churning these out. Sorry about that, I had to take a quick drink there. So yeah, just get us back on. So yeah, it's a bit grunty with the hills and that. But once it gets going, it does really well. So I'm thinking we're getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 6 bells, 5 or 6 bells. So there actually may not be that much bells left for us, so who knows. So that's another one dropped. But yeah, it'd be interesting to see how much money we can get from this, if at all. Because I've been thinking of what we could do, so if we were to wrap bells in that, then what we could do is just sell this baler, that's like 150 grand new. Get something like a Class Uni wrapper for half the price. Because if you have a look at balers, yeah, the Class Royal Uni Wrap, 78.5, and what we've got, the big baler high density, yeah. I'm just looking at other ones. Oh, somehow we've gone offline, literally. So yeah, no idea what's going on here. But anywho, we're going to continue on here. So first disturbance, I had someone knock on my door, so yeah. We're gonna get this done and then we'll swap tractors now, I think. That one's done. That's why I was sick of struggling for horsepower. And I think we'll keep that for now, because what we could do actually, take that back to the farm and mow some grass, because then we can use that to make some silage. It's not going to be a lot of silage, I know, but hey, it's better than nothing. And yes, we could do silage wraps in that and sell it. That's a possibility. Oh yeah, horsepower definitely a lot better now. Yeah, so yeah, we're spoiled for choice on what we could do here potentially, because we have got the equipment leased out, so we might as well use it. So yeah, we'll go and get this last little bit done, and then I'll see you folks in a moment. so far we've only done 20% of the contract. There is one small bell that needs picking up. We can pick that up, and as far as like half a bell was meant to be for grass for silage bells, but actually it was I think it's a straw bells being classified as. So we'll turn this thing around, and we'll back up, and hopefully this should be enough to complete the contract. So it unfolds. Unload the bells there. Contract completed, and actually made money from the bells, so not too shabby. Harvesting contracts, lovely, but no thank you very much. So actually, pretty much do okay, I think. So I'm thinking, let's go and get this all back. Let's all take it to the farm, and then yeah, have some fun, get some grass cut, and yeah, get some bells. So yeah, I'm gonna do that, and I'll see you folks in a second here. Done some bathing now, some mowing. Turn the lights on, and we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 bells. And if we have a look here, so that's 6,500. That's a 5,000 litre, and that's a 6,000 litre bale. And there is about, I'll say about a third of another 5,000, no, about half of a 5,000 litre bale in the baler. So yeah, so pretty decent amount. That was just doing for the headlands on these fields, and they didn't always cut and leave stuff behind. How's that bell? Why is that bell type not supported? Doesn't say what it is, like what bell type. Yeah, grass. No. Oh no, it doesn't say the type. It says we own the bell, but yeah, not sure what's going on there. Yeah, no idea, folks. It's not a straw bell, I know that for sure. So yeah, only 2 bells we can wrap down. Well, that sucks. And what we'll do is we'll go and sell them. Silage, best place to sell them is at the livestock thing again. So, and then in the next episode, what we'll do, we'll get all the other bells collected up and then stored somewhere. We might pay another day's worth off the lease in this bell loader thing, because I was hoping to get this all done today, but yeah, just messing around. Well, I just forgot to put it back on the ×5. So yeah, we're going to unfold this. Also, I've got the combine over there because there is a contract for us to do. Oh no, don't grab that one. So yeah, there's a contract at field 37, I think. 33, sorry. Harvest soybeans and drop off at the grain elevator. Good with leased equipment, bit of a bigger header, but I thought let's just use our own. One size bale at a time, that sucks as well. Now, if we do this, so if we pick that one bale up, that's 5,000 litres. So we'll double check if grass bells. Yeah, they all can be sold at the livestock place, as I thought. Just get that over. So yeah, that's come up as a grass bell, right? Yeah, that's grass. So why is it not saying it's the correct bell type? Oh god. One of the few things that I hope is fixed. Ooh, that's heavy. Weight is definitely a factor. Come on, if we could get this hooked up to the back of this. Oh, no, don't tip. I'll let this go and disconnect the head for a moment. Get ourselves lined up. So hopefully once it's hooked up on the back, it should counteract and balance it all out. So he says. Oh, don't know what's that with the camera angle there. So yeah, I'm hoping this goes well now and none of this comes off. So yeah, I think to round off the episode, we'll go and take it to the livestock barn and we'll go ahead and sell this. So there we go. And a bit of an eventful trip there, so let's see how much we're going to get in total. So 44 while we were on. Let's just go and plonk these two down. 296 for the silage bell. 394 for the grass bell. Let's go and unfold that, and then we'll sell that one silage bell. $355, so about a grand we made from that. So that little hassle off going across the fields is that we got a grand for that, but it's a grand that we didn't have before. And to be honest, at this point, we really should be considering about in terms of how we're going to pay off this loan, because our loan at the moment is still at 300 grand. I'm thinking if we could try chip off a third of that by the end of the year, I'll say about February time, if we chop it by a third, then hopefully by the end of the next year we can clear that off. But yeah, that is going to be it for me today anyway. So next episode, we're going to be finishing off the harvest at field 44. We'll get it prepped somehow with new cultivator. Well, that's perhaps something we have to look at again, is getting the cultivator, because what equipment have we got at the moment, actually? So yeah, no cultivators, no seeders. To be honest, I'm not too worried. We can always lease the seeders and that. Just the what we had. Oh, what's that? Oh, cotton will grab. Something else popped up there. So if we go to cultivators, where is the cultivator? So, oh, right there, doy. Yeah, there is some nice options. Like 4 meters, 5 meters, 180. 225 for that. 320. What's that? So it's 260 for the 5.7 meter version. And as you go up, obviously it's going to be a higher and higher horsepower requirement. So yeah, I'm thinking, yeah, if we can get, let's say that. So 24.5 we need to save. Not to worry. And then for a seeder, not use these again, I'm absolutely avoiding those. Start going with like the Pottinger Terrasums C6F, that's what, 6 meters at 110 grand. Wait a minute, we could go that to them, Kinslides are 12. Oh, it's 165 grand though. How much is that to lease? 8 grand, so leasing it compared to buying it, it's probably worth just leasing it, I think. Don't you think, folks? We're not using that, because that's what I initially did use, and that chucks out seeds like there's no tomorrow. Like, to do one strip of grass, it took like 3 or 4 bags of grass, so we're not using that. Hence why at the start of this episode, money was quite low. And to be honest, after all the contracts we've done, we've only earned 5 grand. But yeah, we've still got some more contracts to do. We've got another bean contract to TED stuff. We've leased the equipment this time there, so we didn't have to borrow stuff. And we've got the harvester contract to do as well, and cultivation, yeah, nothing really popping up here. But yeah, that's going to be. Feel free to comment down below. I thought Sharefactory, please be my guest. If you're not trying yet, then please consider. But whatever you choose to do, hope everyone has a nice day. But for now, this is me, Farmer EnvoyXtreme, and I'll see you all very soon.